This week, the Christmas carolers were out in force, and then the winter weather showed up. But not before our welcome home celebration, and then the selfies began.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Where's all the rest of
I
your...
wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Kung kailan.
Christmas caroling is a tradition in the Philippines where groups of kids go house to house as they serenade homeowners with Christmas songs. They usually prepare short songs complete with handmade musical instruments to make the overall performance. Songs such as Jingle Bells, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and Feliz Navidad are the songs kids usually sing. We usually give the smaller kids a handful of pesos and adults or larger, more sophisticated groups a little more for their effort. This particular song went on forever, and when Terry finally cut them off and handed them 20 pesos, they immediately went into their thank you song.
Thank you, ang babait ninyo, thank you.
The caroling season usually begins in the 10 days leading up to Christmas. Earlier in the week, the family surprised us with a large roast pig in celebration of our return home to Samar. Family and friends joined us in our celebration, and it lasted a good part of the evening, well into the late evening, I should say. Everybody had a good time, and I'll spare you with all the vibrant details, but I will say this. The inventory of tequila was decreased significantly as the margaritas flowed freely.
Inventory is way down.
It's dark in here, and today we're going and we're going to our party today because our daddy have a party. Lechon, because we go to make a party today.
So we're having lechon today?
Yes.
All day?
Yes.
Or until the lechon is gone?
Yes.
Yeah, once it's gone, that's the end of the party, huh?
Okay.
We have no water. Since last night. And it is cool on 9:30 in the morning. I wanted to take a shower and go to town this morning, but I don't feel like a cold shower. One of my more popular options, this is potable water. That's rainwater. We catch bowls, and we catch rainwater and we store potable water. I could take the potable water to the stove, heat up some water, then take a shower and shave. But I think I'll wait. Well, I guess if I can't take a shower, I'm just gonna get more sweaty. I got some jungle to trim. Oh my gosh. All this stuff needs trimming. That, and that. And this thing. Well, I just killed about all the energy I had. Got some stuff done. Got that pile cut. Get that pile cut. And I got all these things cleaned out. Bird of paradise, or whatever they call it. It's more like a water lily. I think I got a little bit of both in there. And this thing, which I really don't want to tackle. Not yet. And I'll show you why. This tree will make you bleed. And I'm not in the bleeding mode today. No siree. I'll wait. We're out where to haul all this stuff to. And again, I can just pay some kid to haul it off. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll pay somebody. Going on 10:30, still no power. Still no water. Thank goodness we have power. So it's getting along about nightfall. We got our water back, and I managed to get cleaned up, shaved. But it's too late in the day to go to City Hardware. But my plan is to go to City Hardware and find that pole saw that somebody told me they had. Because that's about the only way I'm going to tackle that pruny thing. I'm not getting in there with all skin exposed and everything. No way. The plan is a pole saw. And now it looks like rain. Yeah, I think winter weather has arrived here. Everybody's walking around in jackets and parkas.
I managed to do some time-lapse photography over the last couple days, and you can see clearly here the winds, the low-level winds anyway, are coming almost out of the south, and gradually that evening they were more of the east, and just yesterday they further shifted more out of the northeast, which brings cooler and much drier air, and people here in the Philippines literally complain about the cold.
Feels good to me.
But when that cool, dry air on the surface moves in and forces that warm, moist air aloft, yep, you got it. Rain. Not stormy weather per se, but just a rather intermittent yet persistent rain. And when rain events like this occur, everybody's in the water collection business. But for me, all this rain means less yard work and more time to work on videos. And the next morning we were off to town. I got behind this killer bus, I call him. This guy was just going crazy, forcing people out of their lane, and the bus had no brake lights. Have I ever mentioned that driving here is a real adventure? Then it was off to Super Metro, which is basically the largest chain grocery store in Calbayac City. This Christmas Eve, it was just packed with people doing last-minute shopping and stuff, and there was a lot of liquor to be had and sold and drank. But we were just there for a few items.
Guam, I was paying $1.98 a bottle. This is less than $2.
Made some chips and some Hungarian sausage. I did find some Monterey Jack, some California cheddar, and some pepper jack. So I picked up all those three things. We just had a few things together for a small gathering on Christmas Eve, and then we were gone. And then we had a chance to head out to City Hardware, where I struck out with the pole saw. Nobody in the store knew what a pole saw was. Then we, on the way back out of town, we stopped at the Marju Crisel Resort, where we enjoyed a nice quiet lunch together before the gathering tonight.